Morning. So we're gonna try again with one of these videos where I'm like, trying to give you an idea of, a day in the life up. That's what it is. So I've only been up maybe. I need like a clock. I have a clock. I have clocks everywhere, but I need it's like 8:30, I guess, in the morning or whatever. But I need like a analog clock, like up on the wall or something. I'm gonna look up and see the clock. So it's gonna be the next thing for the truck. Anyway, this morning, I just got up. Nice new shirt. See this? Ooh, yeah. Sexy. So I'm gonna throw this. I'm throwing this on. It's like I'm in Brandon, South Dakota. It's 45 degrees, 43 or 45 degrees this morning. I probably need to pull down my my hoodie, which is up here. This looks like a trash bag, and it is a trash bag, but it's got sheets and stuff in it. So that's the whole thing. So I'm gonna pull down my hoodie. I'm gonna brush my hair. I'm going to put a hat on, and then my drop is literally a block away. So I'm gonna go over there real quick and get unloaded, and that's pretty much it. So get the hoodie down. So I just got out of the store here. It's it's called a coffee cup, I think. They had my little sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. They had 2 little sausages, so I can have protein. I don't have to worry about that. I got those as well. So the medicine I'm on, unfortunately, makes me have to go to the bathroom every morning. So I had to go do that real quick. Now we're gonna let the dog out. All right, taking the dog across this little place. Dog, hey, come here. Can't go that far. She's doing a lot better. I can actually let her off the leash. So, hey, she responds to that word, which is kind of nice because it lets me kind of keep her from getting into trouble. So, hey, not there. Well, never mind then. So we're gonna run across here, this field on the other side. Let's see if she joins me. Yeah, she's coming. I yelled at her, said, hey, get out of the street. Go over there. And so she did. So now she's over there. One of the things I had to start doing on a regular basis was getting out of the truck and walking a little bit. And so Pepper tends to tug at the leash quite a bit. The other thing is she does this circle round and round and round. I think I've talked about that already. And one of the things I hate is dealing with that because she, it takes a minute for her to make up her mind. Now, when she's off the leash, she's very quick about what she does. She goes to the bathroom quickly, she picks a place quickly, and everything. So it's a little bit easier to deal with her off the leash. The biggest problem has been getting her to listen when she's off the leash. She has been a lot better, but she needed that final push. I've told people recently, this dog knows so many commands, about getting in the front seat, get in the back, go in the corner, hush, blah, blah, blah. The one thing she doesn't know is no and stop. So that was something that I had to teach her, and it didn't matter how many times I said it. It didn't matter how many times I punished her, because you have to punish a dog, and they don't understand going in the corner. So, you smack them on the rear, whatever, and try to teach them. And I understand some people are going to be upset by me saying this, but it is what it is. And so I need a dog that, when we're in truck parking like we are, this is not a very big truck stop, you can see, but when we're in truck parking places, when we're in bigger truck stops, one of the things I need is a dog who listens to my commands and listens right away, so, and that's been the biggest part of the problem. And that's the one thing I couldn't get her to do. I couldn't get her to listen right away. So so I did the one thing I didn't want to do, and I bought a shock collar. So the great thing about this one is that it has 2 settings. There's a setting for just it just beeps at you. There's a setting just to vibrate it, and then there's the shock. And the shock I have not used hardly at all. I've used it a couple of times just because she really has had to have it in the moment, where she's not listening. and she just refuses to listen. She's heading out or whatever. And are you ready? Stop. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Okay, will we look both ways? Is somebody coming? All right, let's go. So anyway, you can see there that she actually does listen now. If I say stop, and if I say sit, she says okay, and she stops. And she's really responded well. The beeping just confuses her. The vibration, that scares her. So she stops doing things. Hey, over here, come here. Not too far. So, and that's what I really like about it. So that's why I ordered it. It's like $40. Has she been shocked? Yeah, she has. Because there's been 2 or 3 times when she has decided that she's not going to listen. She's going to keep going. And she's going to, just disobey me. And I have to get her attention. And I tried the vibration and it didn't work. So, anyway. Getting winded because we're going back up a hill. Anyway, get in the truck and go on over to the delivery. Stay. Right in. Good girl. Come here. Good girl, Pepper. Good girl. Okay, go get in your chair. Good girl. Back in the truck. So hopefully you guys can kind of see what I mean as far as like her like actually paying attention to me now, and doing the things I ask, because on the leash she would just go to the end of the leash just as quick as she could. That was as much freedom as she had, and so she would go to the leash as quick as she could. And more than once we would get out of the truck and go walk somewhere, and she would just head to the end of the leash and would just tug it at the end of it, real hard. And she ran out in front of a truck one time and almost got run over. And the only thing that really saved her was the fact that the leash ended right before the wheel of the truck started. So I really had to start watching her after that. And I've tried to teach her, I've tried to teach her, hey, stop, sit, wait, let's look both ways for cars and everything. And she'll do that now. But before it was just like, and that was part of like a repetitive nature. So I had to, keep her from moving or whatever. Come on. So I had to keep her from moving, just keep her at the end of the leash and tug real hard on her. And now it's like, it's a little bit better as far as her reaction to it is concerned. You saw that she just listened. So that's what I really, really, really needed. So we're gonna go over here, a block away. I'm gonna go knock on a door and ask them about, where they want the trailer. And then I'm gonna eat my breakfast, take my medication while they're unloading the trailer, and figure out why my DAT load board is not working, and maybe sign up for everybody else has been using all my other friends are using truckstop.com, and I haven't been because DAT was working fine for me, but they're making way more money than I am. They're making $9,000-$10,000 weeks, anywhere between $7,000 and $10,000 weeks right now, and I'm making $5,000 weeks. Of course, it doesn't help that I keep going home, but they're picking up loads for way more money than I am, and I think somehow I'm probably getting screwed on DAT. So anyway, but we're gonna go over here, try to find a dock door, and go check in. It's the time of year when you start out in the morning with your coat on, and then it warms up enough that you take your coat off. So coat's off. I'm not gonna give you pictures of this place, but they're like back in either one of these 2 doors right here. I'm like, okay, so that's what I'm doing. Open up my doors. Fairly easy. Some stuff has moved. They asked for straps, and yet they didn't strap anything. I'm pretty sure this pallet was over there when I I started yesterday, which that's just aggravating. But if they ask for straps and you give them straps and they don't use the straps, is that really your fault? All right, so we booked a load. I'm unloaded. They got upset about the pallets, the 2 pallets that were not on the truck, and they didn't really get upset. She just came out and she said, "Hey, I'm short 2 pallets." And I said, "Yeah, there's a reason for that." I said, "I left. They apparently forgot to put 2 pallets on the shipper and I left the shipper and I went off to put fuel in the truck, and I was like 100 miles away, 100 miles away when they called." And, and they said, "Hey, we need you to come back. We got 2 pallets. We got 2 pallets. I said, "Listen, I'm 1,600 miles away. It'll be 2 hours before I get there." It was 3:30. They closed at 4. There was no way I was going to get back before 4. And they were like, "Oh, all right, never mind. We'll just forget about it." Like, okay. And that was that. Well, I tried calling the broker, and the broker didn't answer the phone. So I just went on down the road, not really thinking about it and anything. And I forgot about it until I got here today. So they go, 2 pallets short. Like, oh yeah, I remember that story from Friday. Okay. And then so I told her. She goes, okay. So she wrote it for 2 pallets short. I called the broker, and the broker's like, yeah. And I know this broker pretty well, really good person. And so she said, yeah, don't worry about it. Everything's fine on that. I was like, okay. So that's it. In the meantime, I grabbed a load. I just found out it is a load of motorcycles for Indian Motorcycle, which is pretty much my favorite motorcycle. I don't have a motorcycle. I'd like a motorcycle at some point, and when I get a motorcycle, I'd like an Indian. So I get to go pick up 9 Indian motorcycles, I think, and I get to go drop them off in different places between where they're built in Iowa and Memphis, Tennessee. So I think the last one is in Memphis. So anyway, it's all first come, first serve, so that should be a fun run. Anyway, we're going to make a plan to get over to there. We're waiting on the Raycon to come back in to get in real quick, and as soon as I got that, we're going to boogie on that way. So what I'm going to do is a little trip planning right now. Here's the 90 right here. I don't want to take the 90. I went into Minnesota and a couple months ago, last year sometime, and I got in trouble for a log violation that was not a log violation. And I argued with the officer about it, but he still got me. So we're going to drop down the 11 here. Then this is the 42, I think. Let's see. No. Here's the 11. We're going to take the 11 down here to the 42. The 42 will take us into Iowa and hit the 9. And then we're going to go down the 9 and just take the 9 all the way across to Spirit Lake, Iowa, where I'm picking up at. And so it looks like you can run the 9 all the way across. Let's see, and there's Spirit Lake right there. So, but I always like to check the map first. So, one of the things that I like to see is, like, first off, you check your low clearance. So we're going to look for the 11. It's not on there. And we're going to look for the 42. It's not on there. Okay, so then we check restricted routes. Check for the 11. Not there. And the 42 is not there. So we can go both of those. But then you want to check the other states that you're passing through when you're doing this, because just because you can go in that way in South Dakota does not mean that you can you can get into the other state. So you have to check here. So here's Iowa. See Iowa 14. We're going to go on the 9. So it's not a low clearance route anywhere. And then on restricted routes, oh, look at that. Iowa 9. Fort Madison over the Mississippi River to the Illinois state line. Okay. So now we got to find Fort Madison. And I believe that's going to be, since it's over here, follow the 9 along, right there. Okay, so here is the 9. Let's see. There's Forest City. There's the 9. Well, here's the Mississippi River right here, I'm pretty sure. There it is. So there's a 9 crossing the Mississippi River, and it goes into Wisconsin. That's weird. So it says you're not allowed to take the 9. It doesn't give. That's the one thing about this map that pisses me off. It doesn't give you a location for where that is. It just says Iowa 9, Fort Madison over Mississippi River to Illinois state line. So, and I'm not seeing where it goes. So that's Lansing, Iowa. I don't know. I'm a little confused now. Anyway, it covers where we're going. So we're, you know, we're cool where we're gonna go as far as that's concerned. So
yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go easy, easy on our tiptoes.
alright, so we got loaded and everything. I thought it was gonna be Indian motorcycles. It looks like part of it is like four-wheelers or whatever, but hey, you know, pays well. We're going back south, so we're good on that. Gonna see some really pretty scenery today. Hopefully you've already seen a little bit. I'm saving it on the dash cam, trying to pull it off the dash cam and put it on. So it may take me a couple days to make this video, but we'll do it anyway. We're gonna make a left here onto Iowa 9. And I've got it plugged in, heading off into the unknown. So here we go.
Dreamy, breezy, we go easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond dawn. A bigger scale the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hope. Dreamy, breezy, we go easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hope.
I ran really long today. I didn't expect to run this long, but I did. And I ended up at, I'm in Troy, Illinois. So, it's about 10:30, I think. Pulled in here, got fuel because it was almost empty on fuel. It's been 2 days since I fueled up, which is good, considering the truck hasn't been off since, you know, I fueled up last, at least. And so, you can see Pepper out there doing what she's gonna do. So doing her thing or whatever. She's doing really good. But anyway, so we're here. She's walking, and I'm walking a little bit too, trying to get out and about. But about to go in and do what I need to do, and then come back, probably make dinner because the restaurant here is closed. The only thing open is Dunkin' Donuts. I can't have Dunkin' Donuts, so I gotta come back and make a salad probably. I got soup in the truck, so I might make soup. I got a steak that probably needs to be cooked, I think, in the fridge still, but I'm not sure. So if I do have that, I'll probably cook that. If I don't have that, I'll probably just make soup. So anyway, so I better watch her. That's it. That's the end of this day. So you guys know the drill. Keep trying to set up. See you guys down the road. P.S. You may have noticed that towards the end of the video, the music of the scenery part of the video, that I just went straight to like what state I was in. It's because I have been trying to run. It's 2 days later since I made that video. It is Tuesday night. So I made the video yesterday. I was trying to run the coordinates of the video and could not for the life of me figure out where the rest of the video was at. I was trying to run the coordinates at the bottom of the screen right here, and I couldn't figure it out. So I just went with Iowa because I know that's where I was, and I'll figure it out hopefully. But it seemed like every time I ran the coordinates on Google Maps, it was coming up Mongolia. So anyway, that's it. I'll see you next time. I'll probably take a video tomorrow.